Hi Capricorn, this is Healing and Reach Tarot. I'm here to give you your May monthly reading for 2020, and I am here for private tarot readings, and the description box below will have information on that. I'm also here to offer distance energy healing sessions, and the box message box below has information for that as well. And please hit subscribe and like if this video resonates with you. I went ahead and shuffled the oracle cards already, and this is the deck I'm using, the Crystal Mandala Oracle deck. So for you, Capricorn, I've got this beautiful card called Safe to Be Seen. This is guided over by Archangel Gabriel and turquoise. We bring you the gift of safety and being seen. Over lifetimes you have loved the earth, returning again and again to serve humanity, liberate the human soul from fear, and spread a message of love. You have spoken truths, shared messages, and inspired many. Yet in your visibility, sometimes you have felt misunderstood and vulnerable. You have been admired and loved, but at times also feared and attacked for the empowering message you brought to the world. In you there is a memory of this, and although you wish to share your light with the world again, there are times when the thought of being seen doesn't feel safe. We are here to let you know that you are protected in divine grace. It is safe to open up to your inner knowledge and to share your message with the world. The light in you is stronger than fear. It is time to shine fearless and bright. This oracle comes to you with a message. It is safe for you to be seen. In this lifetime, you were meant to be a spiritual leader of sorts, to bring through the light, peace, love, and guidance the others around you need. Don't be afraid of their reactions. Some will love you for what you do. Others might not understand or might resist or even attack in fear. But in truth, you cannot be harmed. You shall always be what you are, and no one can ever take that away from you. It is simply not possible. No matter how many times you've been blocked, denied, dismissed, or abused, you find your way back to the truth of your heart again and again. So your soul has learned over time that your spirit is indestructible. It has learned that the truth of love is always there for you. So you are ready to be seen. You shall not be cast down. The love in you is stronger than the fear, rejection, doubt, or resistance in any other. You have no need to convince anyone of anything. You just have words to speak and a truth to be. It is safe to be seen for who and what you are. Let go of fear and take the next step on your life journey now. Well, that's pretty clear, and that's an amazing message. And I think as healers, if some of you are, or even if we just don't even see ourselves as a healer, but we have a desire to bring love into the world, it can feel like it takes courage. Because it can kind of go against the mass sleepiness and ignorance and the way that society just likes status quo. It can even feel scary to go against even something as mundane as that. And so that card is encouraging you, Capricorn, to keep moving forward. So let's get into some tarot, and we will flesh this out even more. What do we have for Capricorn, month of May 2020? Sun, Moon, Rising for Capricorn. May 2020. Sun, Moon, Rising for Capricorn. May 2020. All right, Capricorn. I'm going to do this as a Celtic cross spread. I will hold up each card to talk about it. I'm just letting this all kind of flood in. I get the sense that you really do know what you want to create, but I do get that you've been feeling that you've been pulled in a few different directions. It's just an overall feeling I'm getting. Maybe you feel like you haven't been able to focus lately. Different things pulling you in different directions. And for you, that's not probably a normal feeling. Capricorn sometimes feels, I'd imagine, I mean, I'm a Capricorn moon. I know that as an earth sign and as a sign that likes to build towards something, we can feel very grounded and not distracted. So this sort of feels like maybe a foreign energy to you a little bit, Capricorn, but I feel like you've been pulled in a couple different directions. That's how it feels internally. So I feel like it's like having this clarity to cut through that and bring yourself into alignment with what you want to create. And maybe part of that distraction is this deeper fear of safe to be seen. Like you are safe to get the message out or the new work out. You are safe. So this affirmation that you are safe maybe could hit at a deeper level to calm and quell all the ways it feels like you're being pulled. So that's just overall general feeling I'm getting. So you come into this reading as, this represents you coming into this reading as the seeker. You have the Hanged Man and you have the Chariot. It's an interesting combination and it's kind of like a push-pull deal here. So the Hanged Man is a card of suspension and a card of non-movement. And then you have the Chariot, which is a card, of movement and will and strong movement because it's your will. Now he's upside down. It's like your will is what's making the Chariot move. This realization between polarities and consciously integrating them to move forward. So there's a lot of conscious will in this card and there's a lot of movement. And this is crossing you. Interesting. So I feel like you've had both going on at the same time. You've had this spiritual suspended time where you've dove deeper within to get a new inner alignment of your spiritual self. And that's like a suspended kind of place of being. But you've also had this desire to move forward very strongly. It's almost like I could feel this like, come on, like energy at the same time. So it definitely feels like a push-pull that you're coming into this time, May, and then into this reading that's reading the current energy right now. And so what's beneath you is the Judgment card. And how I describe the what's beneath you position is it's sort of like semi-conscious. You're kind of like half working with it, half it's kind of under your radar. So it's coming up to be worked with. And what I see about this is karmic contracts being cleared with other human beings in your life, like karmic situations that have crescendoed and you're wanting to put rest to them, peace to them, forgiveness to them. You want to find peace. It's not fully conscious of how it's bothering you, but or maybe it is, maybe it is really conscious in you, but it's coming up for you to deal with it once and for all. This Judgment card moves into then the World card, which is completion of the cycle. So you're almost there. It feels like you're almost there and you're sort of, maybe that has to relate to the Chariot card, which is like this will to push it through or do that last leg of the journey. In the recent past, you have the Eight of Wands. And this card is usually one of quick movement, things moving quickly. But for some reason, I'm getting this static feeling from this card. I almost feel like it's not reversed, and I don't read reversals, but I feel like if I did, it would be reversed. I feel like and maybe some things have moved quickly for you, and it sort of feels like, oh my gosh, am I ready to deal with the quick movement of certain things? I'm getting that too for some of you. Okay, and then moving into what crowns you is the Eight of Cups. And this is the position of what you hold in high regard, the goal you're striving towards, the thing that's in your conscious mind that you want to create. And the Eight of Cups has to do with walking away from something that was painful into more peace, into the promised land, the depth of this emotional turmoil that's at the bottom of the ocean with the cups spilled. She's swimming up, guided by the dolphin and the dove, to the higher ground above, where it's dry and it's quiet and it's calm and there's no waves and it's peaceful, and her feet can sink into the sand as an earth sign. And you can just feel the ground solidly beneath your feet again. And you can actually move forward because you can walk. You don't have to swim. So that's what I'm feeling for you, Capricorn, as your goal. Like, you definitely have that as, walking into away from emotional turmoil. And what's coming into your near future is a new beginning. And it's a new beginning in the earth element, which is compatible with you as an earth sign. The Ace of Pentacles. So it brings in positive, strong, new foundations, new energies, new practicalities, new situations, new groups of people even, or new employment, or new money, just money in and of itself coming in to you. How much more can I say? Oh my goodness. And I feel like there's a branching out that you've done that has brought in this newness. And the more branching out you do, the more connections you make, the more that this will come in. I have never seen this dragon before. There is a purple dragon. I thought it was tree roots, but it's a purple dragon. I feel like that's significant. That is like putting this demon to rest. But your power is there to protect you if you need it. Oh my goodness. And the dragon is like rooted. So there's like power that's rooted in your new beginning. So you want to put roots down where you feel power and groundedness, and your own power from that rootedness. That's coming up for you in your near future. That feels really good. I love this for you, Capricorn. And this is your relationship with yourself, the Three of Wands. So you have a lot of opportunities that you are feeling in and within your own creative mind and your own energy system. I feel like you have new ways of creativity wanting to just come up and out through you. You're feeling this. You're knowing your creative power again. You're feeling alive again. And you have, with the outer world, a lot of optimism and a lot of hope. So I feel like hope and optimism are in your out, like people are seeing this coming out of you. They're recognizing it in your energy as you interact with them. This and this coming together is pretty amazing. So this is yourself, you're feeling this within, and then this is your outer environment that you're expressing this hope and optimism. This can also mean that there's opportunities for sure in your outer environment. Like there's a lot of opportunity and hope here. Divinely inspired even, like divinely guided to your life. Like the star card is pretty magical. So I see it also as like magical divine connections, So this is your hopes and fears card. You have the King of Pentacles here. I would say that this is definitely then a hope. you have this hope of creating a solid life, like a solid mastery over your own life. Feeling very complete and empowered by this. Actually, is this the Capricorn card? I think this might, yeah, this, no, it's a fixed sign. Is it the Taurus card then? Yeah, it might be Taurus. I don't know. There's a book that associates the kings and the queens with different signs. But King of Pentacles is an earth energy, and I think it's just speaking to this mastery, this hope of wanting this mastery over your life. And it's not focusing on the female aspect as much as the male aspect, which is command, which is, you know, conscious will and command and expression out into the world of being powerful and being seen and being heard. And so the Prince of Swords is your final outcome. I feel like there is all of that I've described, I feel like is definitely coming around for you. And there's just some last little tidbits of you learning how to be your own Prince of Swords, like how to learn how to find your way through your own mind and the things that trip you up or the things that torment you. You're learning your quickness with how to relate to, you know, those little inner demons or those ways that they, you know, the mind can derail us from our path. You're becoming empowered. You're becoming nimble. You are becoming your own servant to your own heart to protect you and help you to quickly move forward. So I feel like you're learning this. This is really good. This is like very minutia-like energies that are serving you towards these higher goals of this Ace of Pentacles and supporting you towards this new creativity that you're bringing forth. So I hope this reading was helpful for you, Capricorn. If it resonated, please comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your experience and how this resonated for you. And hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more videos from this channel. And the like button, of course, as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will have a new reading in a few weeks for you. And I wish you so much love and many, many blessings. Namaste.